Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Eden Streak run. We've got win number 6 here, and let's just get into it. Alright, so see this MENN81GA. We're starting off with Magic Fingers. Hey, I learned the name of it. And on the flip side, I do not know the name of this. But we're starting off with decent amount of tears rate and not great damage, not gonna lie, but the fact that we have this item, which I think is rib bone, something like that. It's bone related, okay? But the fact that we do have it actually is kind of good because it actually does a good amount of damage, although it is a little bit uncontrollable. We get that, which we won't actually get that because I'm not even gonna pick it up. So then, what do we have here? We have not the best of starts, admittedly, but then again, with me having been basically asking for a start like this for the longest time now, yeah, the game just gave it to me, so I can't even complain. I'm gonna actually go back into the curse room because we do have a sun card here, so we could. So even if we do take damage here, it's gonna be healed up anyways, and we get a black card though, which is better. Especially if we can maintain it for the next floor, so we can actually have a little bit more safety when it comes to keeping the W. But so far, we're making it work, you know. There's not a lot in this that actually, like, you know, makes this amazing. But yeah, we'll just make it work. I think it's called Pointy Rib, honestly. Yeah, like, I really gotta settle down and just, like, learn all these names. So forgive me for not being informed with this. But it's fine. All you need to know is, it points at things. It does damage. It's not too bad. It's a good thing we got that out of the way, because that would have been annoying to come across later on. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the sun card on whatever room has an enemy or enemies to be used on. Which will also give us deep mapping effect, of course, and we get Dead Sea Scrolls, which, I mean, we're never gonna use Magic Fingers. Okay, we're just not gonna get we're just not gonna get any enemies apparently. Or we'll just full clear the whole floor without fighting any enemies. Yeah, like look at this floor though. Ooh, we do get petrified poop though, which is quite the good trinket to come across. I'm not gonna use any more bombs though. Now, the thing is, Dead Sea Scrolls is something that I actually don't want to actively use all that much, not gonna lie. Specifically because I'm pretty sure it actually does have the chance to be dangerous. I'm not gonna use keys here because we already have used a good amount, and I am going to opt to use the Hermit card, both because of laziness reasons, not to have to walk all that, but also because we were heading that way anyways, and we do have enough money to maybe make it worth it. Ace of Hearts. Alright. Hey, at least we got to the bottom quicker. We got Little Horn here. Dead Sea Scrolls do not disappoint me. Alright, you definitely did not disappoint me. We get the once again I am forgetting the name of this item, and even though it's like it's an amazing item, so I technically shouldn't be forgetting this. Amnesia. Once again, I'm glad we're getting out of all these pills out of the way already, so the smart play here is just to take Dark Princess Crown only, okay? Already we're just like, I'm just putting myself up into a dangerous situation here, and we don't even get anything off of it. It seems like most of the floor has just been without enemies, if you really think about it. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the only, or like there was only like 2 floors or 2 rooms that actually had enemies, which is quite weird. But hey, at the same time, no complaints from me. So with Dark Princess Crown, at least it'll help us actually clear rooms a little bit faster with the stat up that it gives us from having a full red heart. Although with the small amount of health that we have now, it is kind of dangerous for us now. But I feel like the benefit of having... I have no idea what that did, I am scared. I feel like the benefit of having Dark Princess Crown will overweight the danger that we're facing here right now in this present moment. And admittedly, if we didn't at least have this pointy rib thing, it probably is called pointy rib. If we didn't have pointy rib, then maybe I probably wouldn't have done that, because at least with this, even though we have a small amount of damage, we can still, you know, kill things quickly enough with the fact that we can just like point at them and they just perish. But that doesn't mean that we're like in any safety here. Like, we gotta be very careful not to take any bad damage, and this is the kind of time where I actually have to pay attention. Otherwise I get hit by stray shots like that, which shouldn't even be close to hitting me for no reason, okay? Like that. So now I gotta keep my distance. I absolutely will not be using Dead Sea Scrolls here, because I do not know what items specifically are the ones that are dangerous. And I kind of don't want to use pills either, but we could probably get something useful. Like, actually, like Book of Secret, that's useful. Alright, so with 1 HP, this actually makes it a bit of a scary situation, but it's times like this where you just can't let yourself worry and just focus on the task at hand. I should probably save that bomb for this, but it's too late now. Hopefully we'll get to this door and there's like hopefully a soul heart for us. So for this, we just gotta keep our distance, make full use of our pretty high range actually. Despite us having low damage, I'd much rather just keep my distance and just stay as far away as possible from all these mobs. Minimize the chances for us to take damage as much as possible, of course. And despite us being at 1 heart right now, we still do want a W, because that could provide us with health even. Not this door, but the super secret room is this way, and we know that thanks to the Book of Secrets, it could have help for us. I also do want to take out this champion more than anything, because he's the biggest danger here right now, as he could just take us out in 1 hit. We do have a Tinted Rock here, which if we do get a bomb, then that's gonna be even more interesting than the Super Secret Room, which admittedly has a very low chance of actually being anything that we would want. But we have no bombs right now. Yeah, we can't get those in the ones that are in the room over there. So we don't even have to think about those. Yeah, this is very dangerous. You gotta take the fatty first, and then stay as far away as possible from the bomb plot. Alright game, I would very much appreciate if you could give me, I don't know, a bomb, a store, something. I'm gonna take these out first so I actually have a way of retreat. Even though I could be focusing on the champions, I want a safe place at least so I can just shoot these down with distance. Like I said in the last run, I asked for this, and I can't really complain honestly. And I kind of not, honestly. I want a challenge, and the game is giving it to me. Still no store. Although we are coming close to a... I am sorry for the silence here because I needed to concentrate a little bit more for that room because that was coming a little bit too close for comfort. Book of Revelations, you're not helping here. I would have really appreciated if you would have given me the compass effect there and actually shown me the way to the... Yeah, I'm gonna need a second. So as you see there, we pretty much lost the W, but that's like the least of my worries right now. Right now, we just gotta survive. I cannot let the game win. Also, we have catacombs too, I just noticed, which is the reason why we have such a big floor. And that could technically also be the reason as to why we haven't even found this door yet, because there's just so many places that it could be. We got to the boss room though, which is kind of not what I wanted though. I feel a lot better with just having... Ooh. I'm pretty sure the little monsters here can do a full heart of damage, which is a little scary, not gonna lie. And we get a soul heart though, so thank you very much. I am feeling a lot better this way. The store is definitely not gonna be that way, so I'm gonna head back. Getting the soul heart here was pretty big, and of course, and there is no soul heart. All right. I'm actually gonna opt to take PhD here because that could give us, well, already it's giving us a lot of good things with the gold pill. So now poop piles are just gonna be real good for us. I kind of really want to find a bomb because even though we have a soul heart now, which actually does give, like we're like, I was about to say that like we could take a devil deal item if we need to, but like we're not really relying on that right now. Like the chance for us to actually get a devil deal is just lower, like it's just not gonna happen basically, seeing how we already took red heart damage. But you know, that's fine. Right now I just want to get my health up. We got another Tinted Rock here. So yeah, most of all, we just want bombs. Bombs will give us health. That's what my mind is at right now. But since we found the other item room, that's also good. And at this point, we found every single thing in this. Okay. Once again, I'm telling you, the game has heard our pleas and it is giving everything to us. We want a challenge and it's just giving it to us full time. Even a cent would be good here, game. Because we just need one bomb and we could probably even get 2 out of the 2 bombs that are in that one room. Okay, and we could just get 2 bombs right off the bat. That's also fine.
Justice.
I am gonna be rerolling this. Because admittedly, this isn't like the absolute strongest build ever. So if I am gonna be re-rolling this, and I might as well just... Yeah, this is what I'll do. First of all, I'm gonna just exchange 1 bomb for 2. Second of all, I will drop off my active item here, so I could actually just... Because when you do re-roll with 6 room, it actually does take away your... It takes away your active item, your spacebar item. I meant to say yeah. So we're gonna be doing that, and hopefully we don't get re-rolled to something even worse than this. But admittedly, what could be worse than this? More than anything, I'm hoping for health, which we did get. And we get Isaac's heart. Alright game, if that's how you want to play it, then by all means. So this run just got interesting. It got real interesting. Oh, I also forgot that it just rerolls everything anyway, so... We're a little bit in danger, boys. Not gonna lie. I would really like champion belt though, and it seems like we are gonna get it, gladly enough. So then, Isaac's heart in a run like this. Game, okay, I get it. I asked for this. But don't just shoot me, that's hard. Give me a break. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take your challenge. Yes, please. Yeah, I'll need sip worm. It's just more silly than anything. It doesn't help us here. This run is just going to be all about survival at this point, especially with us having Isaac's heart now. Even simple bosses like Husk become real scary while you have Isaac's heart. Like, real scary. Also, I'm gonna need a second now. Alright, sorry about that, got an unexpected phone call. Let's get back to pain. Our goal here, more than anything, is just taking care of all the flies and spiders. Especially the spiders, because they're just gonna go straight towards my heart, to say the least. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I cannot lie here. And then we get Rag Mega. Well, if there was ever a boss that for us to guarantee us not being able to avoid damage, then here it is. Like at this point, I'm just explosive diarrhea. And of course, there was no avoiding damage here. Yes, please. But hey, you gotta look at it this way. This is the type of run that separates the boys from the men. Mom's Pearl here is going to be okay. We just get a room full of champions. I mean, why not? I mean, sure game. Okay, that could have hurt us, but okay. But yeah, Mount Pearl here is gonna be very, very huge in terms of our survival because that's just going to provide us with soul hearts. See, this is... I think this is the kind of room that's actually impossible not to take damage in. So honestly, the best I can do here... Yeah, I actually don't know what to do. Yeah, there was actually no helping that. Either way, I was gonna get out of there. With us taking at least the harder damage. It was either bombing out or just taking the hits. Of course, in both situations, we just take that damage. It's just nothing that we can do because that's just the nature. That's just the nature of Isaac's Heart, and it's why it's considered to be the worst item in the whole game. Nobody likes Isaac's Heart. Legitimately, like with actual reason. And if you do like Isaac's Heart, then you should probably reconsider because there's a lot more items to actually love. With Isaac's Heart, there is no one run unless you have like unlimited health somehow. The only way I'd feel safe right now is either getting a broken run. Okay. Alright. It's either if we get a broken run somehow, or if we got some way, some means of regenerating health quickly enough, because otherwise this is not gonna be pretty. So I need you all to just sit back, relax, and hope that everything just turns out fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna sit here and just shoot away while our heart is just sitting behind us. Which actually worked pretty well. And despite this, there is one thing that I should taken notice with Isaac's Heart, which is actually something that I never really took into consideration until I read about it. Someone actually mentioned the fact that Isaac's Heart actually is... that Isaac's Heart can actually be a good item depending on how you use it. Because one thing about it is, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this and alright. One thing about Isaac's heart is Isaac himself doesn't take damage anymore, right? Which does mean, or potentially mean, that you're better off actually running into shots. I can't even be happy about having greed here. We can't be happy about anything. We have Isaac's heart. And I can't even feel guilty for mentioning it a lot because that's just the gravity of the situation right now. Like, I'm not a happy camper, you know. Do we have a reroll machine? I'd very much like to roll through a couple of rolls, and no, we did not. To get a couple of soul hearts, but that is not gonna happen, I guess. I'm honestly just fearing to how things are gonna go in the later floors, honestly. With us having with us having stats like this, and then basically nothing to guarantee us anything. Yeah, this is quite a scary situation. And the items that we're getting are just not good enough. Yeah, this reroll definitely did hurt us. And more than anything, this is a run where we could very, very likely lose. Like, I cannot lie. This is a very dangerous run to be in. And I would not wish this upon any of my enemies. Like, not even my worst enemy I would wish this upon. We might as well look for the super secret room even. I'm at a point where I'm relying and hoping for something at the super secret room. And if that's not just grasping for straws, I don't know what is. Ooh, we do get a soul heart. Friends till the end. I'm drowsy.
Quick question marks.
Couldn't have said it better. Could not have said it better. I'm probably gonna be using the I'm drowsy pill here. But then again, it is low key, so we could probably save it for something a little more threatening. Not saying that low key isn't threatening, or that anything cannot be threatening, especially considering that we have Isaac's heart, but you know, I feel like we could save it for something bigger. We did no hit low key, and we do get a double deal, which could be the defining factor, could be the thing that could very well save us here. And Curse of the Blind. Yeah, this is not looking pretty. We're getting on drowsy pills all over this wazoo, but we can barely. Okay, I mean, I think there was no use for it, but do we have so many? I don't even care using them in rooms that I could feel like they could be helpful. Like any room I feel threatened with, I'm just gonna pop the arm drowsy pill. Alright. We still managed to take damage. Well, at the very least, the fact that we got a super greed fight here means that with guarantee we will not be seeing greed in the shop, which means we could get a reroll machine in the shop with a soul heart, and it means we could refill on health. Lots of coulds and lots of, okay, I saw that shot from a mile away and wanted to move, but again, there is no precise movement. Okay, okay, I get it. We lost every single one of our soul hearts in this one room. Things have got to improve soon. Otherwise, like, I'm not gonna lie, we went from saying that we were just like winning runs left and right and that things were easy to just like barely struggling and just like almost guaranteeing the fact that we're just gonna lose this on win number 6 of all things. We do have a tinted rock too, which makes me a little bit happy, but would have made me a lot happier. Actually, we can walk on creep now that I think about it. And now that I also think about it, we could have been entering curse rooms for free, but at this point, like, my mind is just gone. Alright, champion, you can just, thank you. Please silent room. Alright, Curse of the Line. The store is our only savior at this point. If we don't get a reroll machine in the shop, and if we don't, we could even die in this room. Like, let me just go ahead and just state that right now. We could very well die in this room. And we didn't. We got a reroll machine, which is real big considering our situation. And while I love to spend money on items right now, all I want is soul hearts and health. The Empress, which is actually pretty good to be able to beat the boss a little bit quicker. If you would be able to provide me with soul hearts game, that would be appreciated. Hematemesis here would be kind of a dice roll. If we get down to low health, I mean, I guess we could take it. I mean, we could use it and get like back of health out of nowhere. But for now, we'll just keep on holding it. Ooh, another soul heart. That was actually hidden behind the card, so I'm glad for that. Another soul heart and more health. I'm also gonna be taking the pills and the cards because they could be either Balls of Steel or just soul hearts. You know, like what I'm aiming for is soul hearts here. Ace of Hearts. This is Amnesia. All right. The battery, which doesn't do much for us right now. I bought this pill specifically because I want to drop this. I'm going to take Mom's Pearl, High Priestess, the Empress. I do want to keep the Empress. So what we're going to do is, we're going to put these two down. We're going to go over here. We're going to take Ace of Hearts. We're going to take back Mom's Pearl, and that's really important for this part. We're going to get nothing. But we tried at least. From the store, at the very least, we got a good amount of health. And I just realized that I completely forgot to take the Hematemesis pill. Alright, now this is a hard decision. We're faced off with the possibility and the choice of either health or just possible health or guaranteed damage. Curved Horn just gives us a flat 2 damage here. But we need the soul hearts. I'm going to say that I'm actually gonna stick with Mom's Pearl. And only because Fruitcake, as funny as it may sound, actually very much provides us with a lot of damage in terms with just the fact that we have like random tiers. Yeah, I'm sticking to that. Pop this immediately. Alright, just damage me right off the bat and just get it all out, game. Enjoy your time now. Yeah, the game is just enjoying its time to the fullest right now. Actually, I have no idea where that soul heart came from, but I'm not complaining. We obviously gotta go Polaroid, and here's to hoping. Here's to hoping. Cool, man. Now, if you thought that I was taking a lot of damage before, just wait until the womb now. We're gonna make full use of every single bomb that we have and just skipping every room that we could possibly skip, because there's just some of these that I'm just not even going to attempt to do. We are in too much of a critical state, or too much of a critical position to be just dancing around in rooms like this. And more than anything, I actually do have to like keep a very close eye out for tinted rocks, even though I'm not that great at doing so in the later levels. But this is a critical moment. I'm very surprised that he actually survived through that. And it ended up costing us a soul, or just a health there. And I saw that shot from a mile away, but was not able to do anything about it. Coins don't really do much for us here. That enemy just zoomed right. Oh, I did. I just realized very late that was actually an enemy that was like going right towards us. So kind of my bad there. Yeah, 2 bombs for 1, I guess. And we do get chances for glitter bombs to pay out, even though it didn't. This follower enemy though is doing a lot of work for us in terms of damage, so I'm glad for it. We're sadly gonna have to go through this room before we can actually move on. We can't just ignore it. Alright, we can just continue on taking damage also. That's also a thing that can happen. Well, Isaac's Heart, we basically had to move twice the distance that we would have to. So also us. Oh, Hambit team assist is extremely big for reasons that I've mentioned before. If we get down to 1 heart, it actually becomes beneficial for us to just use it because it just gives us health, just out of nowhere. So I'm actually really glad to found that. But then again, we could also take explosive diarrhea for like just the shutdown potential. But alright, Triagnid. I'm gonna have to move constantly. I mean, unless Magic Mush and a Devil Deal. I mean, not the absolute savior for us, but definitely does help. Magic Mush here at least helps out in terms of stats, but it's still a little bit dicey. Our goal here is just to finish the run as fast as possible. As obvious as it may seem, I still need to point it out because we're in a scary situation, boys. And it's essentially my job to try and get through it. Alright? So if the boss room is not that way, then I'm going to assume that it's the complete opposite way. I did not want to go into the large room specifically because of something like this. So I'm just gonna say no thank you. And hope that this is the right way to go. Not gonna lie, Pokego is really showing its game here. And just as I say that, I take a lot of I just take damage from Fruitcake. No! I was just about to say, more than anything, we have to keep that enemy alive. He's just been carrying us, honestly. But rip, may he be missed. Hopefully he comes back again. Ooh, Soul Hearts, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. There's a lot of damage that we just cannot avoid. Maybe if we have flying and more movement speed, but we don't have those benefits. Mom's heart. Wait. Oh, I didn't even notice this. At least we made it to the boss room. Alright. We can do this. We gotta keep moving. That's the first thing. Especially because of these eye beams. I'm going to say that Mom's Pearl is the one that's providing us with all these soul hearts, although I'm not sure. Best thing we can do right now is just stick to Mom and do as much damage as we can. I'm actually not going to take that half heart because we do want to be on Polaroid invincibility half heart if we can help it. And we can. And technically speaking, I could have gone to the to Shoal instead and just ended the run early. But that's the no fun way out of this. And we're just like I want to keep the streak going, but I don't want to like go that far into keeping it. If we lose, we lose, you know. Nah, I really don't. And okay, I'm going to actually stay and fight this, even though it is dangerous. Specifically because of Fruitcake, there are some tier effects which actually does produce us black hearts. Like tier effects probably like Serpent's Kiss and such. So because of those, we do have the chance, or at least a decently high chance of getting health back from here, even if we do take damage. Hopefully we don't. So I'm betting, so I'm staying here and finishing this room, hoping and betting for the chance for us actually getting some health from here. If we do, then it was definitely worth it, even if it's only one payout. If we don't, I guess that's fine as long as we don't take damage. I mean, we already took damage, so the stakes are already high. Hopefully this wasn't for naught, and I just did the room for, like, wasted my time and just lost health for no reason whatsoever. I gotta thread the needle here with these. And again, I'm sorry for the lack of commentary, but you should be able to understand the position that I'm on right now. I'm keeping a very close eye on our heart location right now. More than anything though, I'm just going to go ahead and say the MVP here, above all, is definitely going to be Mom's Pearl, because with the amount of soul hearts that I'm assuming is the one responsible for dropping, it's been keeping us alive. Alright? We have no bombs, I just noticed. So a little bit of a misplay by me, not gonna lie. I should have been able to see that we didn't have any bombs, and I would just like went straight on to actually fighting the mob instead of just doing absolutely nothing. Ah, okay. We're gonna go to the curse room here because it could pay out with soul hearts, and again, we have Isaac's heart. There is literally no reason for us not to go there, aside from the dangers of any mobs that might be in there, but at least nothing lost or nothing gained. I don't know what the saying is, but the point is, at least nothing horrible happened. Okay, I probably could have moved a lot better there and actually avoided the damage. And that shot just... These are rough times, I cannot lie. It's been a rough run ever since we started. That reroll did not help us at all. If we get hit, we have to pop the hematesis pill as soon as possible. And gladly, the fact that we have polar invincibility does make that a little...
Hematemesis.
We get that mob again. I forget their names, but man, do I hope I could I would know your name, because you are the reason for us living. If there's any way for us to win this run, I would actually... No, he already died. Come on. We haven't come across any blue fires, right? I don't think so. We get to the boss room at least? Okay, we get sucked into just damage immediately. Yeah, I was just okay. I did not mean to take that part. I very much appreciate a half-heart game. You're just not gonna give it to me, it seems. I really do not feel safe fighting Isaac without Polar Invincibility. I am not going to lie. I am going to, especially because even more so because we have that heart just laying there. I am willing. Well, I'm not gonna do the boss trap room first, but I'm willing to full clear this whole floor until we actually get something. I just want a half-heart game. I really don't want to use my last bomb either. I really don't. Or we could just keep on getting rooms like this. I said a half heart, not a full heart. Wait, there is a half heart there. Alright. This run is already 46 minutes in. Well, again, we're surviving here. I'm going to do the boss trap room in hopes to get something, and because I am very much okay with at least taking one hit of damage, which with Isaac's Art is almost guaranteed, so then we can take the half heart. Or we could just get a half heart here and make our life a little bit easier. But again, it's almost inconceivable for us not to take damage here. Us having a half heart will be one of the determining factors onto if we're going to win this run or not. We need Polar Invincibility. That's like one of the frontiers that will make this run either. Okay, there it is. There's the damage that we actually wanted. There is no reason for me to clear any more rooms unless I really want to push it. Which I guess as you think about it, we're already at a point where it's like we could take anything. And I already got my half heart, so who knows, maybe we'll get something. I'm going to avoid that half heart like the plague. Unless we somehow get into a position where we actually do need another half heart. But so far that's not the case. Maybe we can get another Mimesis pill. That would make me a lot. That would despite like who would have thought that. Okay. Thank you to the fact that we do have bombs to just nope on out of that room, because I am not doing that. And honestly, above all, I think an Emperor card would do us very, very nicely here, because if we can beat Isaac, and considering the possibility of us having enough health, we could still win this. I was just about to pick this up. But that's if. I'm not betting for an Emperor card here. I at least want something. This is something. Got my hopes up there, I'm not gonna lie. I blew it. Oh no. I did not see the number of bombs that I had. I was planning on playing this. No. Wait. We have these tiers. I am. Alright, think. I'm going to do over here. I'm going to continuously shoot until this bomb. Think! Until this. How much do we have to thread the needle, Isaac? Until you're happy. Prime content here, folks. But again, we're in survival mode. We have to take every chance that we have. Right now, okay, that's good enough. That chance right now is playing this and hopefully getting health from it. We're relying on a slot machine. I got scared. And we're already getting payouts with soul hearts here, so I'm really glad for that. Alright, it gave us a soul heart. I am not going to bat an eye to that. Thank you very much, slot machine. You've helped us in our time of need. The secret room is either here. Ooh, blank rune? Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm gonna actually see if the secret room is here, just to confirm my suspicions. Which is not. I was literally... And of course, alright. Basically, I'm gonna use the devil card here. And then I'm gonna take the blank rune to the next floor. And use it there. In hopes of getting an answers. So we can actually have our direct path to Isaac. So I'm gonna use the devil card here. Be able to beat Isaac as fast and as swiftly as possible. We gotta move very slightly forward as... Alright, we're just gonna stay back then. We're gonna be quiet for a little bit. And that's the streak. I really wanted that half heart, because that would have at least guaranteed the fact that we were able to be Isaac. But no, it just couldn't be done. That's a shame, honestly. Because I could have clutched that out. But no, it just wasn't meant to be. I will, at the very least, still say thank you to Magic Mush for making that very needed appearance, and especially to Mom's Pearl there, because that pretty much provided us with all the help we could have possibly wanted and needed. So thank you very much for that. But sadly, it just could not happen, and I will entirely blame this on not only the reroll, but also on us accidentally picking up that half heart. If we wouldn't have gotten that, things would have been very different. So with that, thank you guys for watching. We'll be starting off a new Eden streak in the next episode, as sad as it is. But then again, I guess you could say this is more of a good thing. So because of this is my first streak, and we died pretty early on, so in a way it's kind of good that we got this loss out of the way just right off the bat. So here's to improving, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.